Buttons are depressed.
Rusty, get off there. Quiet on the set.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. Coming to you live from Deltona, Florida. 9 years plus and still running. Who'd have ever thought they'd last this long? Lunch with no other than the dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another glorious edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the Shroud of the Avatar news so you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices and ours. Because they deserve to be questioned.
Highly questionable life choices.
It is Monday, and giveaways are open. That is going to be ! Bundle me on both streams and pound the bootay on my stream and ! I love free shit on Laz's stream.
That's right.
Which one's more fun to type?
In it to win it. I love free shit.
Nah, pound the bootay.
Yes. NBNN nudes. That's right. Tell them, Bosh. Welcome to today's show, boys and girls.
Well, since
Monday.
you changed domains, I doubt that email address still works.
No, it works.
Oh, okay, you did reset that up?
No, that's those email forwards are done through Cloudflare, so I don't have to worry about that. Cloudflare is
okay,
great for all that stuff. Well, no, there is no actual hosting. It's just set up a forward and
mail forwarding.
It mail forwards right to my regular address. Yeah, but yeah, I don't have to. And actually, I was setting it up on the new hosting situation, but I said, why bother? It's already set up on Cloudflare, so no sense messing with. I could have set up a whole real hosting scenario and had full-blown email for WRFB and NBNN, but you know what?
Yeah.
Forwarding works just as well, and I don't need to worry about having to check different mailboxes when I can just all have it come into the one mailbox that I use. And I don't even use a whatchamacallit, Uh,
You want up on my shoulder today?
I don't use a mail
Lily has
program
joined in.
anymore. I do it directly through a web interface, so I don't even have to worry about storing it. I don't have to worry about any of that shit. I don't have to worry about it slowing my hard drives down. Because I used to use Outlook, and Outlook, man, would just jam up my fucking hard drives. So, yeah, I don't even have to worry about that anymore. But it is Monday, July 22nd here inside and outside Shroud of the Avatar. We are just a couple of days away from the next release 128, is it? Yes, 128.
120. Yep. Oh man, does that mean that we've got some awesome QA server patch notes or testing
Oh,
directives?
absolutely.
Oh
The
yeah.
big donut, as always.
Oh yeah. So
Uh,
another release of we don't know what is coming along. No one knows, unless they have been privy to secret conversations.
well, let's see. What
Yes.
are we expecting this month? This is a content release, supposedly. Supposedly a
Yes.
content release.
All that new content has been tested thoroughly.
On QA. That's right. With a live stream coming up this Friday. But we shall
Yes.
see what kind of content we get coming up this Thursday. Now there's
Yeah.
Conjurer Dragon. Conjurer, I don't know if I want to hug you or slap you sometimes. I tell you what, brother.
What you want to point out the fact that Conjurer is sitting there and actually looking at the player's hand guide and comparing it to the in-game experience and realizing that there's a disconnect between the two?
Well, I don't think there's really a disconnect as much as
Let's go to that very last thing that you posted and the AFK in-game. And from the in-game openable player guide, typing /AFK puts your avatar in the AFK mode. Your avatar sits down and AFK is appended to their nameplate.
Oh, you know, I didn't catch that part, tell you the truth. Let's see.
So in-game /AFK. Oh.
I did not realize that the guide said you sit down. Yes.
Oh, well, the weird thing is it's just flashing on my screen, the AFK.
What do you mean flashing? When I do it, I just get a AFK next to my character.
Mine is like flashing AFK and then disappearing.
Oh, you must have something that's sending signals someplace. Either you have a mouse that's quivering, or you got a stuck key someplace. So stuck key, you would see that, but
I don't know. And Lily is on my desk, wagging her, flicking her tail, but
yeah,
she wasn't actually hitting the mouse.
There it goes AFK and just stays AFK. That's because you're typing.
Well,
that shouldn't matter.
I hit the enter key afterwards.
Well,
and
I'm actually jumping, and my AFK is actually staying with me, which doesn't make sense. If I'm up, as you can see, AFK is still above my name, even as I'm jumping up and down, which, Dritz, I guess you're wrong there, because I'm jumping, and that AFK is still sitting with me saying I'm AFK. I don't see an AFK next to Jack's name still.
Well, if you watch my name, it's like you'll see it flash and then go right off. Maybe it's because I have Tyrion out.
Oh, it might be. But yeah, the don't move part, I don't think is. Let's see if I
If you,
I'm
yeah,
actually running back and forth now, and my AFK is
yeah,
still with me. So uh, I am still AFK.
yes, you are still AFK and you are moving around.
You see AFK over my head?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm AFK, but I'm actually moving around, which
Yeah, Shroud math, Shroud math.
yeah. And then uh, yeah. Now if I hit escape or yeah, I know it's yeah, Shroud Math at its best, but my biggest point to this is AFK is already screwed up enough that
Oh,
we don't need Conjura bringing more eyes
I
onto
mean,
this to try and fuck with it
they
even
can't
more.
even they can't even get the code right to where Laz and myself sitting on our lot going AFK during the show
No,
doesn't teleport us to uh the zone in point after
yeah,
a time. I mean, it's like which happens to us quite frequently.
happens to us
And then it's
both at
like, well,
least once per show if we're not paying attention.
yes, um, yeah. So they've Shroud mathed the AFK
Yeah.
timers. And Conjure going on with the when I use /AFK in game, my avatar never sits down and only shows AFK after the name. I would actually like to have avatars who are AFK sit down. It would mean that avatars on auto attack who are AFK are less of a problem as they would be at least lose their first attack because of sitting down and not hack right away, despite uh, and despite being AFK and only would then stand up when being attacked.
Yes. Now, of
Yes.
course, going AFK in a scenario where you can be attacked, whether that's flag PvP sitting here in Owl's Head, or out in a combat zone where you can be attacked by NPCs, A is not recommended by neither Jack or I, and B, just why we have the problems with AFK because we had silly,
And a
silly,
PvPer. A
silly
PvP.
PvPers who would sit there, and go AFK, walk away from their machines, and they would cry because they got attacked while they were standing in town, which of
And then Red's
course,
killed over and
and then
over and
they
over
got
again.
res killed. Crafty, what's going on, brother? How you doing today? Good to see you.
And instead of changing the auto respawn to yes or no, they decided to dick with the AFK timer and break it some more.
Yeah. Now, of course, if you
Because
really truly want your character to go AFK like that, you can type in sit and then you can type in AFK, and now you're sitting and you're AFK. So you can manually do that there, Conjurer. Um, and again, when they started dicking with let me see, can I jump? No, see, as soon as and again,
hey, if I actually sit, I can now go AFK. But if I'm
yeah, but see,
standing,
I stood
no,
up and
now I can go AFK.
yeah, I
Fuck.
stood up and my AFK sticks with me, and I'm jumping and my
Weird.
AFK sticks with me, and I'm running and my AFK sticks with me. So, yeah,
Weird.
yeah,
I don't
I
know
am
why your AFK is sticking with you.
I am
Mine
special
cleared.
apparently. Yeah, I'm special
Yeah.
apparently, as you all can see on screen. And then, of course, when I actually do, I was using my keyboard, by the way, for that. When I use my mouse, then it clears. So
Yes.
maybe y'all want to try inputting stuff on the keyboard to see if you can recreate that. Using my mouse clears the AFK out of there, but
crafty method. Maybe ask an AI really nice to modify that piece of code.
yeah. You know, Crafty, at this point, we'd probably be better with AI doing some coding. It would probably actually get the job done and in a
Yeah.
timely fashion too, which is, just too funny.
Yes.
Although I did have somebody bring to my attention that Chris was very vocal out on the interwebs about politics again the last couple days. But of course,
Yes.
he can't take the time to work on his flagship game, but he can take the time to sit out there and post about public politics, all day
Mm-hmm.
long. Yeah. Is the
Yes.
player guide not just a collection of text? Well, yeah. Chat GPT, can you please steal some code from other games to fix this? Thanks, Gina. Yeah, well, Crafty, we don't have any hopes. We right now, my hopes for actually seeing Slayscape are just about as good as seeing Iron and Magic make an appearance someplace. As well, they apparently have a working demo. You know, they just can't seem to stick with their own timelines. They were supposed to be in beta by now. Uh, which we haven't even seen an alpha release, at least not that anybody in the public seen. Uh, yeah, but yeah, you know what I'm saying, brother? Just yeah.
Yep.
And again, is I personally cannot stand first person view games. I prefer a third person view like we have here. And even though we do have a first person view where you can see things, I can't stand playing a game from this point of view. Too much to miss, too much to not be able to see in that viewpoint. And of course, when you have a game that has as much as we have here, I would like to be able to see all this, stuff, from top down and be able to say, oh, look at that over there, look at that over there, instead of being stuck, looking at, what would be just that little bit compared to all that. Big, big, big difference. But again, that's just a personal appearance, a personal preference. I know there are several people who enjoy the first person view. And Jack, you're up.
What? What? Oh, the upper
Break it
class,
out. Break it out. Break it out.
upper class is going bye bye because they have received the ban hammer.
Bam! Bam! Bam!
Yes. And then, as you can see, Tyrion is jumping up on my chair. Yes. Oh man, VR not good yet. Not good.
Yes, somebody would like my attention. And when they do that, they get our whole attention by getting their asses kicked off of our stream. Now, again,
Yes.
just for clarity, we don't just ban people for nothing, but when you come into our streams and you go, I can get you this and I can get you that, and I'm sorry to bother you. Well, if you were sorry to bother me, you wouldn't be bothering me in the first place. And yeah, we just ban those automatically out of principle because it's just bad etiquette to do that to people's streams. Period.
Yes.
They said VR was possible once upon an optimistic time. What do you mean? Here in this game? I'm sure it probably was. Another couple $1,000,000.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody ignored D-Bad big time. That's right.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it's like, don't use our channel to advertise your stuff.
Yeah. If it needs advertising or for something that we stand behind, then we will do all that, which will lead me to our good friend Vulcan Jedi. Vulcan Jedi, of course, out there as we're well into that season. I was going to give him a quick shout out. Always does Extra Life every year. And Vulcan Jedi has been posting because he does it all year long. He doesn't just wait for the season to come around. All the money that he collects through his stream all year long goes to his Extra Life hospital choice. And he keeps a running tally monthly, pretty much. And of course, that's somebody who we wholly support and will wholly, step behind and tell you to go check out his streams and to go ahead and donate to the cause because it is an excellent cause. Is that your cat up there right in front of your camera? Is that your cat's tail?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, that's Tyrion.
It's just
Because Lily's in front of my keyboard now. Tyrion is on the desk portion.
I've just never
And
seen the tail up in the
because
camera like that. Yeah.
yes. It is one where I have no
So if
no
you get a
control over
chance and
these
you
things.
see Vulcan Jedi out there streaming, go drop him a like, go drop him some bits, and of course, go support the cause because again, all year long,
Yeah.
all that money that you drop on his stream goes to his Extra Life cause, and that's somebody we
now
can get behind. So
we have impending cat fight unless I stop things.
you support him, Holy
Yes.
Saint Lazarus. I don't know
Are you
about
sure that's
that,
not Holly?
Conjurer, but I don't
It's
know.
Holy.
Holy, yeah. I
Yeah,
don't know. Maybe my holy
but
shirt.
it should be holy or holy.
Yes.
You should have holy in there.
But anyway,
Yes. And now
yeah,
that both kitties are sitting down on the floor.
don't go giving
Yes,
them
kitties.
incentive to go mess with AFK any more than we need to, unless they're gonna fix AFK the way it should be fucking fixed.
They're going to break it. I mean, it's like
Well, at this point,
they had a
I don't think they
system.
could break it any more than it's already broken. Okay, let's just
Are
put it
you
that
sure?
way.
I mean,
Well,
after the PvP AFK timer, and we're like, okay, whatever. It's like, instead of saying, oh, we're just going to disable the auto res and change that to a, do you want to res right now? Yes or no? They decided to jack with the AFK timer completely.
I don't
And
ever
I think
recall there
that
being an auto res. I always thought there was a timer or you had to run to the one
well,
or the two.
if the timer goes out, you automatically res.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, that I understand.
Yeah. And Crafty's like, I've got a pro subscription on 2 AI services. Someone find me the code. I'll fix the AFK timer. Yes.
Yeah, it would be nice if they had decided to keep with the promise of letting the community help with creating things like that and adding, building ideas like dungeons and houses and areas.
You mean that Dev Plus side of the forums, to
Yeah,
where it's like,
absolutely.
here's our assets, and then you can design your own assets, and if we thumbs up them, they'll be added to the game. That thing? Oh. Well, remember all those comments from Chris and Star that they did things, but all of the submissions were not up to snuff, even though the little ether amplifier in front of us was one of those submissions. And I think part of that would have to be related to you have to set your criteria for the development of what kind of assets you're looking for. Because remember, the footsteps were developed by one of the old YouTubers that was really invested in Shroud.
Do you remember his name?
I know that his icon had the electrical tower behind him.
The Mad Hermit.
The, no. That wasn't the Mad Hermit.
Yeah, it was.
Was it the Mad Hermit? Oh,
Yes,
okay.
it was.
Okay. Yeah.
He's the
Yeah.
one. All the footstep noises you hear in the game were done by the Mad Hermit.
Yeah. And then it's like, yes, scene jams are great. You definitely need more of them. That is how they actually got a couple of, at least one team member. Drizzt wants everybody to say, screw the ether amplifier. I want a coffee maker. Don't you need coffee beans in the game first, Drizzt? And some cacao.
Yeah, we got milk. We got tea. Why don't we
And
have
then some
coffee?
coca plants? Or what? Yeah.
Poppies.
Yes. Poppies. You need your opium. Can you tip cows? No.
You can kill cows.
Yes.
Just-
Well, then
yeah.
they fall over. Yes.
Anyway,
Okay. What are we going to now?
let's. I don't know if we want to get into this one just yet because that's going to take a little bit. But how about the drop rate? 'Cause I'm not too sure whether this is true or not. Matter of fact, I don't believe this to be true at all.
Oh. The drop rate nerfed after being farmed. How long to reset? I understand that drop rates fall after farming the same location for some time to get people to do something else. I ask how long away from that location for the drop rates to go back to normal. This is a plan that was talked about and never implemented.
Diminishing returns.
Not implemented.
Not implemented. Now, where is my favorite place? Used to be my favorite place, especially for new folks.
Pornhub?
I gotta go. Well, that's beside the point. That's yeah.
Oh.
That's my favorite place. Your favorite place. I'm talking
Well,
about
remember,
an
I'm in
adventure
Texas. I
area.
can't visit it without a VPN.
Yeah, but you have a VPN, so. South Longfall Road. South Longfall Road. It's a tier 3 adventure area. And one of my favorite scenes in the game for several reasons. One, it's got a mega shit ton of bandits in 2 different corners. And it's got everything in between. It's got ore, it's got wood, it's got cotton, it's got hides, and then it's got the bandits, which will give you weapons to resell, and they drop pretty decent amounts of gold. So you're literally out in one scene where you can just constantly bounce between 2 corners. They put this up on screen here just to show you. Come on. South Longfall Road is a little tough to get to. Here it is. I'll put this over here. Okay, so South Longfall Road up on screen. And then if you take a look over here, you'll notice that over here is one encampment of bandits. That's the big encampment. And as you come in off the entrance throughout here, you'll have ore over here, you'll have ore over here, you'll have ore in all these little places where you see rocks. You'll see trees with, wood and cotton. But then up in this corner as well, you'll also have another bandit camp, not as defined as this bandit camp. So you come in, you collect all this stuff here, and basically this is either one you want to either just continually to go around to get all the ore depending on what you're collecting. My favorite was just if I was looking to make gold, I would come into this corner, uh, just and you could literally lasso the bandits, as I call it. Uh, get
Mm,
get
and
those
Firebolt.
fire going. Yeah, get the fire going. Uh, what are the two that you would use? You would use immolation and ring of fire, and immolation especially. And you just run out there and run in circles, and all the bandits would come up on you, and then you just stop and stand in one place and take them all out, and they all just drop at your feet when you're high enough level, and they really don't hurt you that much. And you just sit there, hit spam and E, collect all the goods, and then run up here. And there'll be bandits and everything along the way up here till you get to the next area, and you do the same thing. You run in a little circle, you get all the bandits to chase you, you kill them all, and you can just bounce back and forth between these two corners, making some pretty easy cash as a lower level um, NPC player character, I should say, and not NPC, as a player character. And again, you're collecting equipment, so there's an exit right there. You hop out the exit, you go to the nearest town, you run into the bank, you drop the shit, or you go to, a vendor right there, sell it all off, and then right back into this
Many
area,
steps.
which again, you're right here, and of course, I found this because Journey's End and Snug Harbor are right there, so South Longfall Woods, and I had vendors right there, so you can pop right into Journey's End, sell to my vendors, and then just drop back into South Longfall Woods, and wash, rinse, repeat, and do this all day long, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, just stacking that money.
Yep, I need to farm a lot of gold.
Yeah, Tino wants tacos. Make that
It is Tuesday.
free ball great again. No, it's not.
It's Monday.
Oh, that's tomorrow.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where
I
are you
wanna-
at? You missed a day.
No, well, Saturday morning I did have a 5 a.m. work call.
Yeah, well, that probably what threw you off.
This is the Italian day. This is Meatball Monday.
Yeah.
Meatball Monday. Interesting concept there, Lomir. Meatball Monday. But yeah, that's
And that could be a
so
variety of things. It could be meatballs and spaghetti. It could be a meatball sandwich.
meatball grinders, yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, as to the drop rate getting nerfed, again, you could stay out there for hours upon hours upon hours. The drop rate never changes. And again, as we've pointed out several times here on the stream, the RNG comes into play when you enter a scene as to how it's going to populate resources and whether you're going to get a good run at resources. But all you have to do is re-enter a couple times to get that to change, and then once you got the good one,
Yeah.
you got it.
And
But meanwhile,
and if that nerf rate was actually dropped, depending on how long you were farming within a zone, then if you just leave it for 6 minutes, 5 minutes is the actual time for zones to reset.
Yeah.
And then go back into it. But
and again, there's DRW, where by the time you make it around DRW, everything's reset again, and you can just continually run around in circles and circles and circles and keep going. But you know what we got to do before we keep going? We got to pull a giveaway.
Give me some streamer bundles.
Yeah, we got to give Lomir some streamer bundles. Knight Rider, you are the winner on my side, so congratulations to Knight Rider. Sorry, Lomir, no bundle for you this time from me.
We got the stuffs.
And who won on Jack's side?
Oh, I have no idea. Because I have to like go over to the
That's
new
a
bot
weird
and
name.
close things, and Munnerd gonna be getting a streamer bundle for me.
The Maynard. Congratulations.
And Maynard's not on the set today.
No, he's not.
So Maynard's getting mail. So that is there. Man. Helps if I spell streamer bundle right. And I don't have any on me anyways.
You actually spell streamer bundle?
Well, I spelled scroll. I normally just do the STR.
Oh,
if I pull it from my inventory.
Winner or wiener.
Talking about what he's looking from his inventory to grab it.
Yeah.
So you think you'd have them all in one bag? It's all streamer bundles.
Yep.
Then you don't have to search for them.
Oh, just STR. Do I actually have any bundles on me? Nope, I do not have any bundles. Oh, wait. Helps if I actually was on the right tab, too. I was on the wrong tab anyways. I did have some streamer bundles on me. Where are we going to now?
We're going to talk about one of our favorite subjects. And, people may be surprised, but again, I've got some words to say on this one, so be ready for it. Returning player.
Oh. Having a question about the marketplace. So when I left the game a few years back, we were able to buy, sell deeds for real life cash. I looked at the marketplace and it appears you can no longer do that. Is that correct? If so, why? What changed? Thought that was the beauty of this game and was encouraged by the devs. This falls into this is why we can't have nice things department. You can still do that. You just can't arrange it through our venues so that there's no chance of anyone might think the game should be responsible if they make deals that end poorly.
Okay. This is why we can't have nice things. What do you mean? Okay. It's allowed. It can be done. It is done on a daily basis. Just because you guys poo-pooed it doesn't mean we can't have nice things, okay? So I don't understand that explanation of falls under why we can't have nice things, because you all weren't smart enough to capitalize on it. We can't have nice things, or too many other people capitalized on it. We can't have nice things.
I'm going to go with the anti-RMT crowd whined enough that
two people,
and they whined enough to where yes. And you had certain members of the team, especially the person that became the CEO, who is anti-RMT and anti-business model.
Let's make money.
Yes. Yes, Cleo, I love selling stuff for cash too.
Yeah, so do I.
Unfortunately, places like Shroud Marketplace, which was the only marketplace that allowed every single player to register as a vendor and sell their items
for free,
is no longer there. I mean, they just took a percentage of every transaction, and that's because of the lack of sales that were going through Shroud Marketplace. And people being concerned. Now, when you start mentioning things like scams, because that's always a possibility, I can speak with honesty that out of the thousands of sales that occurred on Shroud Marketplace, Zero were reported as a scam.
I'll tell you what, in all my years here, the 10 years I've been
Yes.
here, I have had zero, big donut, zero problems with ever having an RMT transaction
Yes.
at all. If anything, if you go to, matter of fact, I'm going to bring it up right here, as a matter of fact.
And didn't a person in the community actually receive their 1B for facilitating real money transactions?
Did they? I don't
Lord
remember that.
Andernut. Lord Andernut, that's why he was given
yeah.
his 1B.
Good. Yeah. Is it on my profile page? Let me see where this
I mean,
was.
we can
yeah.
always go to SodaWiki and 1B, right?
I'm just going to my profile page on the forums, and you'll notice that all the comments that you'll see here are great
Yeah.
trade, fast delivery and service. Thanks for the fast trade. Thanks for the trade. Very reliable trader. Very quick, friendly trade. I do business with Laz anytime. A++. Most excellent trade. Good service, fast delivery. Fast and easy. Quick and easy. Smooth transactions. Amazing guy. And so on and so forth. This was my, great trade. Thanks, Laz. A++++++. Every single transaction that I ever had that, when we were allowed to do it in
Yeah.
the forums, of course, I had great feedback. I had great transactions, and everybody was more than happy. And again, those of us who were involved did so proudly because we had A+ ratings like this,
Oh yeah.
and
Yeah.
we had reputations to uphold as
And
to being
and
honest and
the
efficient traders.
the entire thing about Catnip doesn't want to be sued. Under what criteria would they be sued? This is a player-to-player transaction. They just have to say, this is your risk, not ours. We are not going to support these things. And I actually went through the Order of the New Britannian Empire and actually said that, copied and pasted that Lord Andernut, January 11th, 2016, for his work with the community, including account sales between community members.
Yes.
So someone awarded a medal for doing things. Shroud Marketplace is on a permanent hiatus because it's in maintenance mode and it's going to expire soon. But yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So anyway,
there is so many issues related to this is why we can't have nice things is absolute bullshit.
yeah.
The best way that they could do it is yes, and also there is the Soda Trades channel, of which I'm somehow the only actually moderator left that plays Shroud of the Avatar. So
yeah. Well, the only one who actually plays. Yes, that's right.
Yeah, which means I have to approve everybody and do everything else, which unless someone pings me directly, I don't do. But yes.
And even when they do ping you directly, you refuse to do.
Yeah, sometimes I say go talk to someone else. And then I found out, hey, none of them actually play anymore. It's like, whoopsies. Okay, fine, I'll go do it. And then it's like, alley-oop, what you might arrange through some private Discord server or third-party website is none of our concern. It's like,
let's just say, after you sold it, it's none of your concern, period. Whether people sell it on your servers, not on your servers. The whole point is it's none of your concern after it leaves your hands, period. Yeah, that's really what it comes down to. You have a better chance of getting sued, like a certain corporation did that had a game called Ultima Online, because they had community members who were working for them who were not getting paid. You have a bigger chance of getting sued over people not getting paid for working for you than you ever did. Yeah, than you ever did with people making real money transactions. So just, be aware of that. There's a bigger chance of the people who are volunteering their time doing the class action than there is
And in
somebody got,
in realistically, if they really wanted to set up a secure marketplace and capitalize on things, what they would do is they would put things in some sort of escrow, because everything's got a UUID, right? Everything's got a unique identifier.
Absolutely.
And you would interface that through APIs between uh, your the production database and a website. And if someone says, "Hey, I want to put up for sale 15 million gold," right? And they would pull that out of that character's inventory, put it into an escrow in the database, and then it would be listed on the website. So in order to list something for sale, you would actually have to have it in game.
Yeah, well, in more
And
reality, the player
and
would
and
have to take the 15,000 and place it there so that they can't say they took it from
yes,
me. When you placed it there,
well,
then it
well,
went into limbo.
that's where it has to go into escrow, because you
Right,
don't
right.
want the situation where uh then he turns around and gives away to someone else in game, right? And
Yeah.
then it's like that becomes a problem there. So so as long as it's listed for sale on the
Dark Blue Monkey.
marketplace that they have created, um, then it is there. And so that way it's like, hey, your login is tied to your account. And it's
Yeah,
like,
so
okay, you're listing these items for sale.
Tina says it's never
It is
been about being sued. It's about Chris making Shroud less money.
less and less money,
Yeah.
yes.
Well, see,
Because
again,
the greatest quote ever is
Dark Blue
Chris Spears
Monkey with a
as the
sub.
CEO of Catnip Games and CEO of Portalarian before that, really did make a post on Facebook about him spending the past several years making Shroud of the Avatar less and less money. Focused.
Dark Blue Monkey, what are we doing?
Yeah. And
We're
then,
gonna stick with the nudes. We're gonna stop and play with our balls.
oh,
They'll get an answer momentarily, but again, at this point, Tina, it was, they already made the money. They sold the item. Problem is, when they stopped doing that, they stopped
well,
making more money because, again, people like Jack and I would buy 10 or
and
20 items of something that came
and
out.
then it's like, if you create that market for the marketplace and you're taking a percentage of every additional transaction, you are continuing to increase your revenue off of old things and new things. And you are doing it in an environment that is, then you have the, oh, my account got hacked or whatever. But then it's like, do things like require two-factor authentication for every account. And yes, I'm aware that it's not a bulletproof security architecture, but you're doing what you can to verify that that person is who they are. And
Yes,
it's
the
like,
marketplace could make them more money on the secondary marketplace.
yes,
And again, had they been smart, they could have made even more, because back in the day, if you all, any of you who are traders remembers,
yes,
commission-free vendors used to sell for over $120 individually.
yes.
Now you can buy one for less than 20. Royal scepters used to be very desirable out there on the, lot deeds used to be very desirable.
Yeah.
There were just so many things that were, yeah. Me and Pepperidge Farms remembers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But it is one where, hey, that requires the dev team to actually think about what is our revenue model? How do we make money? How do we continue to make money? And them realizing, oh, the only way we can make money is selling digital art.
Yeah,
That's what
old
you're doing.
digital art. Old
Pixel crack.
digital art.
Yeah. I mean, it's like that is your business model, is selling pixel crack. And you have to be very, very cognizant of that.
Yes, but anyway, let's get down to the final posts here, just for shits and giggles.
Oh, well, you're referring to the, hey, how much in-game gold do you have? There's tons of deeds in-game. Start with CC, and you're presuming they're looking to purchase and not sell off?
Yes. And no other commentary on it from Caswick. But Caswick, as you can tell from the answers here, yes, RMT still alive and well, still allowed. There it is officially. You just can't arrange it through the Shroud channels, but yeah, there's ways around that too. Cough, cough.
Yes, there's
Cough,
always,
cough.
yes. Yeah.
But yes, there is plenty going on, and if you're ever interested in anything, I would, yes, definitely say reach out to somebody like CC, reach out to somebody like myself, reach out to somebody like Jack, and if we don't have what you're looking for, we can probably point you to the person who does have what you're looking for, and vice versa. If you're looking to sell something off, we can probably either tell you where to sell it, how to sell it, and all that good stuff, because again, we still do dabble. Dark Blue Monkey wants to know, when is Shroud Marketplace coming back? Is Shroud Marketplace coming back?
Probably not. I mean, we would need a massive influx of players in order and real money transactions in order for Shroud Marketplace to come back.
Massive influx of new pixel art, because
Yes.
you know, everybody has bought all the other stuff, you know, that they've wanted.
Yeah, and things like them allowing things like the 2014. Let's go to the in-game crown shop, or the crown shop, and do a filter for 2014.
Is that what's going on in chat over here? Is a guy joined by accident, and the guild chat is driving him nuts because he didn't answer anything? So I'm just wondering, is that what you guys are talking about there? You're not paying attention to universe chat. How do I stop a guild, please? He doesn't say much more. And it's like, what do you mean, how do you stop a guild? Yeah.
Create a new chat tab and click the gear and uncheck the things you don't
even have to. You don't even have to start a new chat tab. Just go in and turn guild chat off. Just hit the gear and turn off guild chat.
Yeah,
and you have to start a new one.
Well, they need to learn how to create like multiple tabs, anyways.
Yeah.
But going back to 2014, Lord British replenishing Lord British cake. Still in the Crown Shore store.
2014, 2016,
2014,
2017.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
There is no 2015 because they didn't do one.
Somebody dropped the ball that year.
Yeah. But, I mean, the things that are in the game that should not be in the game. Yes, time is very relative. Thank you, Tina. Yes. so is the truth. But it is one where it's like, if your job is to make money, you can't sell shit that you said before was one-time opportunity.
You mean like those summer seasonal items, like the flame stained glass or the flaming
Yes.
bagpipes or any
Yes.
of the stuff that you
Or,
see here that was up for telethons that should have been one time only? And those of
yes.
us
It, like,
who
if you do
made
a search
those
for
donations, yeah,
virtue, anything that is virtue labeled was on a telethon that was, hey, the only way to get this is to donate money during this or purchase something from the store during this telethon, and that's the only time you're able to get it. This is not how you continue to make money by, hey, we're going to just re-release this shit and hopefully people buy it. It's like that has actually reduced the incentive for people to go back and purchase those things during the month that you need money. And
well,
you lose a metric crap ton of sales.
that'll bring us
Because,
around full circle to the
yes.
subscriptions. I subscribe to get my Kodos and to get those special
Yes.
items every release, but then you decide to throw them in the fucking store so that anybody can buy subscription items 2 weeks after they've been released as subscription items. Well, why should I subscribe to you and give you that money if you're just going to let somebody else buy them later on? That's a real kick in the nuts. I'll tell you that much.
And think about how much money they have lost just from Laz and myself, right?
Hundreds of dollars
Because
a month just between the two of us.
because
GPT
one
Z71 says they should have changed the color or something about the item if they wanted to really
yes,
list exclusive items. Absolutely. We have
correct,
no
absolutely.
qualms with that. We have absolutely no qualms with changing the appearance and calling it a new item. Absolutely 100% agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, yeah, we've said that all along. Change the color, add a new year on it, get rid of the old stuff, and you've got a new item
Yeah.
every single year. Every single year.
Yeah.
Plenty of games do it. Plenty of other games do it. And again, the Lord British birthday cake is probably the best what's the word?
Example of it.
Example of that, yes. Same exact birthday cake, just different icing, different colors. Same cake, same two-tiered cake. With the doily under it. Even that's the same year in and year out. Just a little bit different deco. It's got the
Yeah.
amps on it. From year to year. But they changed the
And
color,
just the color
changed the date.
scheme is realistically all that's really changed.
Yeah. They keep the Lord British
Same number of
shield on
candles.
top.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, we got no problem with that. Again, year by year, just change. I look at 2023 to 2024. Slight different shade, of a purplish. Even the 2021 even got, but just slightly different colors. Same colors, but slightly different. All fine, well, and good. Yeah. But anyway, what do we know? We've never played a video game before in our lives. We've never done anything like that.
No. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
We don't know
Yeah.
mechanics of
Well,
how things work or
yeah.
why they should work
Well, so
or what
the
collision
the
should do or
the
how
whales
to
had their
sell things.
say. Yeah. The whales had their say during, and Laz and I are technically both whales, had their say during the development. Post launch, that is hey, you know what? Okay, all of this development for something where we are spending only doing selling something for $7,000, and yet we're limited to 18 potential users, right? And I'm thinking of the Lord of the Isle thing, right? Okay. That is a maximum of $126,000. Yet or actually it was 10,000 times 18. It's maximum of 180,000. But how many items were supposed to be unique to that versus your development time? It's like, okay, this is not a good use of resources. What we need to do is create a $5 item that is
That you're
cool
gonna
enough
sell
that
thousands of.
we sell thousands of because it's cool deco or it's a cool outfit or something like that. It is not one where, hey, we're only building this for a single whale, essentially, because how many of the Lord of the Isle things did they sell? Less
8.
than 8. Or
Yeah.
was it 8?
I think it was just 8. Now,
Yeah.
in
And
retrospect,
so 8
is
and they
Fortnite,
only got like
a free-to-play
85,000. Yeah.
game, made millions upon millions selling the Starlton dance.
Yeah.
Just selling one emote
Well, they
for,
also got sued for that,
well,
but
yeah, but they made millions upon millions selling it for not $5, not $4, not
$1.
$2.99, not $1.99, 99 cents they sold it for, and they made millions upon millions selling it for 99 cents, which is a lot to be said. But anyway, 99 cents ain't going to do us any good right now because it's time for us to wrap things up and get the flock out of here because we are running overtime as we usually do.
And Lomir, come open up a trade window with me. Because you
As
are the
we
wiener
close
of
out the streamer bundles,
actually both things. Did
Conjure a
Lomir,
Dragon.
did you want Super Crazy Rhythm Castle?
No.
No. So that is going to dun dun dun. Did Lomir win a second time? The fuck Vovon is going to be getting the copy of Super Crazy Rhythm Castle.
Conjure a Dragon winning that streamer bundle. Congratulations, Conjure. Wake up, take that.
There you go.
And we're going to close out the last game key giveaway, picking ourselves a winner. And that's going to be a Knight Rider. Knight Rider, let's see what we've got for you out of the...
And Super Crazy Rhythm Castle is $39.99.
Nice.
So $40 game right there.
We've got a copy of Ironcast. Ironcast going out to Knight Rider. And Ironcast is worth $14.99 on Steam, going out to Knight Rider. So congratulations to our winners. And of course, thank you to Dark Blue Monkey for that resub. Best stream on Twitch, he says. Best train wreck on the internet. And with that, we'll be back with more tomorrow on Taco Tuesday right here on NBNN. Until then, I'm Laz.
Jack.
I'm Jack.
I'm Lomir.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.